everyone, welcome to Mini Medi, and we are actually finishing up the chakra series, and I would love to hear back any feedback or experiences you had working through and getting your chakras to function in a healthy manner. I know a lot of people say that the chakras can close and all that, but they are energy centers, so they might be sluggish, but they're always in motion, and it's all just words and how you perceive it. However, I believe that the energy is always there. It's just sluggish or moving too fast or congested. That's probably the best way to say it, but it's really irrelevant if you believe that they're blocked and now they're open, but I just view it more as functioning chakras, and there are 7 main ones, and I would love to hear how you did on your crown chakra, and hopefully everything is flowing and healing. And you may have noticed that there for you were certain chakras that were more of an interesting week than others. I noticed maybe 3 different chakras that were very different. So there was more effort, more work to be done, as I noticed that it was interesting week, say for my heart chakra for one, and my throat chakra, and my crown chakra, and the other ones not as much, so I'm pretty grounded. But as I went up, I'm not really complaining about the experiences with the heart chakra, because I actually had a lot of really good feelings that week and a lot of healing and connections re-energized, so that was a beautiful week. But I noticed changes and shifts going on, and same with my throat chakra. I noticed I needed to be extra assertive that week, and I noticed my crown chakra for spirit I was more prayerful, and my beliefs shifted a little bit as far as favor. The word favor, you probably have heard that over and over. God, you have God's favor, and you fortune favors the bold. I've heard a lot of different expressions with the word favor. And it dawned on me during that crown chakra experience that I have to believe that I have favor. In other words, I have to give myself favor also, and that helps to keep that flow going and knowing, because if you have heard of Joe Dispenza, and I listen to him and find him to be wonderful, that our reality is based on how we feel, how we think, and how we act. So it's important to be mindful of what we're thinking, making sure we're thinking prosperous and abundance, and feeling prosperous and feeling wealthy, and acting wealthy, and being open in that, and that reality will open up even more. So it's about you holding the key to your expansiveness. So if you want to experience prosperity, you do hold the key, and it isn't what you think, what you feel, what you say, what you believe, and how you act. But you have to be, there's a balancing act with everything. So you don't want to act arrogantly wealthy and just start giving everything away and, oh no, I know money's coming to me and that's okay. So that's not what I'm talking about. That is an arrogant experience, and that is not based on feeling it within you deeply. So everything starts with you having the feeling, and feel it, believe in yourself, give yourself favor, and that is the opening. And you have to keep that source within you, that energy, open to all possibilities and being grateful for all that you have. And yes, of course, share what you have and what you can. Give $1 away, buy someone a cup of coffee every single day, and you'll just something as simple as that will start the process of you just feeling good, because it's all about good vibes. And I don't want to minimize anything. So you definitely are the one who's writing your story. Don't let anybody else with their limitations or their opinions or their knowledge or their beliefs hinder you, because you have your beliefs. So whatever you've believed up until this point has gotten you to where you are. And so it's your job to open up the mind and to really expand your horizons and your encounters, your experiences. Great things are on their way to you. And feel free, of course, any chakra that you notice was a little more interesting or a little more challenging, oh my God, work on it for another week. It doesn't have to be in order or whatever. So say you struggled with feeling secure, so go back to the root chakra. Well, that's the beginning, but that's okay too. You could actually restart the whole process all over again. Or you can say, well, you know, that joyous and emotions that I kind of got like stuck, or it was extra, you know, I feel I need to do more there in that chakra. So go back, do another week, and wear the orange, eat the oranges and cantaloupes, and wear some orange essential oils mixed with the carrier oil, whatever you choose. I like almond oil. I think I'm really hooked on pistachios and almond oils, and almonds, period. Almond milk, almonds, almond butter. So if you are what you eat, then I suppose I'm an almond by now. So maybe I should change my name to almond. That, actually, it's not bad, but I kind of like cinnamon. And my creative juices started flowing again last night, which is, I love it. And my brother wants me to paint him Michael Jordan 23, his favorite thing. And he will only sit on an airplane in row 23, or he won't fly. He's like really dedicated to this 23, and that's cool. But I started a painting, and I don't know. I was at the store. I was going to get a canvas. Then I was like, oh, I don't know. Do I want to paint? Do I want to draw? And then this big round wood piece stuck out. And I was like, well, let me draw this. But I originally was going to make it a basketball. But I was like, well, I really didn't want to ruin the graining of it. It looked cool. So I was going to try to do a see-through wood, you know, for the backdrop and make it a big basketball, but it's a piece of wood, which I've never worked with before. But you know, who cares if I ruin it? Start over, do something else. That's all. That's how I think about it, and I can always repurpose it for something else. It's no big deal. So well, then I was like, well, it was white, so I was like, well, I'm gonna make it like orange to look like a basketball, but I wanted the grain to show through so I don't have watercolor. So how do I make my own watercolor? So you know what I did? For the very first time, I tried, well, let me see what happens if I have some spices. So I took paprika and I used paprika and water and put that on the whole thing. Hey, not a bad idea to revisit something like that in the future, right? So that gave it just, it did change the color. It wasn't white anymore, but it still wasn't dark enough. So things just went awry, and that happens all the time if you're a painter. So you start, fresh canvas numerous times sometimes, and now it's a black basketball. I don't think it's a basketball anymore, but it's a black round piece of wood with my artwork on it. It's in process, of course, but I thought that was interesting. So I'm not at home right now, and I forgot my blush. So I'm like, oh, okay. I actually have cinnamon on my cheeks. So I said, hey, this could be a new thing for me because I don't wear a lot of makeup. I'm trying to figure out how to do things this year. It's my goal is to use less plastic and you be more mindful. We go through a lot of plastic, and so I want to redo everything to get more in harmony with the earth, and anti-plastic now, at least. Well, I don't want to use the word anti because that sounds like I get crazy about it, but it's something that's on my mind. I don't get upset about it on a scale 1 to 10. I don't zoom up to a 10 or even a 5. Maybe I'm at it like a 3. But I don't put that on other people. I figure I get my own house in order first, and I shut my mouth with other people, because that's, to me, like the worst thing you could do is start trying to be controlling with other people when your own house isn't in order. So I don't have room to talk. So for me, in my household, I want to at least reduce to a better level. If my household's at a 7 in the plastic with everything, like makeup's all plastic, but now I see, oh, people are doing it different and having reusable, refillable, and I could do that with glass bottles instead of plastic. And I'm just thinking now that it's like got more in my awareness, and honestly, I wasn't really too thinking about it too much because I recycle plastic, so I thought I'm covered. But now I'm hearing a lot of plastic doesn't actually get recycled. So if I can't have a guarantee and then I know it's causing problems, I guess in my mind, I left myself off the hook thinking, well, that's not my plastic in the ocean or whatever. But now that I'm hearing I'm diligently recycling my plastic, that there's only a small percentage of it that's getting recycled. I got to look more into that, but I'm not comfortable with that. And so maybe in the future, we're definitely going to just start switching over to more glass products, things that are easier to recycle. Or I need to go to a place I know is recycling, personally take my plastic. But I think I have enough ingenuity within me to just start using less and less of it and figure out a way. But that's where I was going with that in a way is, that's one thing I could actually do. It looks, hey, that cinnamon on my cheeks worked pretty good. Maybe that's one thing. I don't go through a lot of makeup though, so I want to definitely just look for different ways and start inventorying how much plastic I actually do use. And I can easily switch a lot of the things to bags, like even at the grocery store, getting paper bags instead of plastic bags. I didn't know I was going to go off on a tangent about this. So get back. I'm gonna go back to the chakras. So apparently that opened me up to a lot of changes, and I hope it did you as well. If you have any areas that you've noticed that you want any help with, or just to share the glorious experience you had, or reach out, and you can contact me at minimedi333@gmail.com. But we are going to do a little energy meditation now. And for those of you who know me, I do 3 deep breaths and close my eyes just to get centered and be in the moment where life actually is in this moment. So take 3 deep breaths. Hold your hands out in front of the heart chakra. Today, my focus is on life. Living fully, because I do not get a do-over. So today I take care of myself and have self-compassion, self-respect, self-care. Every day is self-care day. I take time to have balance in my life with all of my activities, balance within my body, balance within my thoughts. I watch my thoughts like an observer without judgment and just bring them back into good vibe thoughts. My mind is set on positive things happening in my life, enjoying life, having all my dreams come true, and having my feet planted in the ground, walking a calm, earthly path, grounded in faith and love and joy, and just walk my journey today without judging myself. I am secure, I am at peace, I am in joy, I am creative, my heart is open and beautiful and warm. I accept myself and all my glory. I have gifts to share with the world that are unlike any other. And so do you. You have gifts to share. Everyone has their gifts to share. Just stay the course and stay believing that you can achieve. Keep your hope alive however you can. Keep your hope alive. Try new things. Play an instrument. Go to the museum. Pet your cats. Watch a good comedy. Listen to beautiful music. Spend time with your friend. Be creative with meals or your outfits. Just go window shopping. Have a cup of coffee. Try something new, a new kind of tea. There's plenty of things you can do that actually will just be minimal money or can be money. You could just go away on your own if you choose. Write a book. You can spend time with your loved ones, your partner. Just share some time with somebody you appreciate and who appreciates you. Try a new church. There's like a million things to try. Just stay open and be in the flow, be in the moment. Smile, laugh, 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 and love, love, love. Care about you. Know that you are worthy. Practice giving of yourself and giving your gifts and just giving your time, even if it's just a lunch with a friend you haven't seen, or an aunt you haven't seen and want to reconnect with or stay connected with. Either way, phone a friend. There's a million things you can do. I had a spiritual teacher say only boring people get bored, and I believe that wholly, because there are a million things that you could be doing. You just use your creativity. We're all creative. We're not all crafty, or we can't all cook or whatever, but you definitely have your experiment, because you will find your passion and your loves and hobbies and spend some time with those. Do not work or slave your life away for other people or be so tired that you can't enjoy your life. So find that balance in your chakras, balance in your thinking and your acting. Be kind to yourself, listen to your body, listen to your emotions. Our mental health you have to give attention to your mental health. Are you experiencing a lot of depression or anxiety? You have to live in balance and harmony within yourself. You are creating the atmosphere for your life, so create a beautiful environment within your being, within your mind and soul. Give yourself kindness and sweetness and savor the moments. This is your life. You have one life, and make it a good life. And that good life, you give yourself first. And so it is. Take a deep breath in and release and solidify everything that we just stated as a fact. So go about your day today and feel that energy of the tingling of when your chakras are in harmony and in balance. And I will see you next time. And I will do this again, maybe in 6 months. Might be 3 months, you never know. But I will do it again, because it's a good positive thing to do at least once a year, or definitely every day get into a chakra. But to do the whole journey, it's good to do at least once a year. It's like spring cleaning, so you can see where you're at, what's going on, what's dirty, what needs to be dusted off and purified, because you are the salt of the earth. You are magnificent. I will see you next time. Bye.